Before we get each of the candidates up for a few final words, I'd like to thank Mark Forsyth for doing a fabulous job. On behalf of our committee, I'd like to thank all of the candidates who are running and who came out tonight. I'd like to thank all of the volunteers that helped make this a reality. I'd like to thank the media for getting the word out and helping us get it going. I'd like to thank the audience for investing their time in the governance process. And I want to remind you, this is not the last chance you have for input. Our blog will live on. Go online to the Democratic Nanaimo blog and add any other questions, comments, any provocative issues you want to discuss. We'll put them on there for you. And finally, a special thanks to Mid-Island TV Society, Paul and Gary, for filming for us tonight. Broadcasts of this evening will be on Shaw TV on Sunday at 7 and 10, Tuesday, November 15th at 5 and 8, and last but not least, you better get out and vote.
Hear, hear.
We're going to give the candidates each a 30-second closure, but I'd also like to thank Jennifer for my Jennifers, both of them, but my Jennifer O'Rourke, because her and I independently were just so excited about having something different. And Jennifer got online and said, let's go, let's do this, and look what happened. So if you have any spare muscles, you can help us pick up all the chairs at the end. And if you have any spare change in your pocket, you can help us pay for the event too. Thank you.
So I think we'll go in reverse this time. You're going to have 30 seconds, the parting thought that you want them to leave with about you and where you're sitting today.
Thank you for participating, get more people. Even if you don't support the issues I stand for, support your community, get out and vote. I'm a dedicated person. I've been involved in the community for a number of years. I am a self-employed businessman, emergency manager. I've done nonprofit executive work. I've done outdoor recreation education. I am an advocate for economy and community. I respectfully request your support in this coming election. I'm serving on the City Council and Regional Board. Thank you.
Thank you.
I first of all want to thank all of you for coming out. This is democracy at its best. I hope to see you at all the open meetings that are coming in the next 3 years. I also want to thank Sunamo First Nations because we are in their traditional territory, and I thank them. I just want to say I am aware of the issues. I am very committed to all the people and citizens in our city, and I am experienced as a past school trustee, as past president of Tourism Nanaimo. I want to see Nanaimo be green. I want to see us be clean. I want to see us be healthy. But most of all, I want to see us as a caring and compassionate city.
I see issues here that can be solved. And not only are they solved locally with solutions that I have on my webpage, but they also help with global issues that we have that do affect us. If you guys could picture a kelp bed that's artificial on a floor, say 30 feet below the water, 40 feet wide, maybe 5 miles long, just unprocessed logs and rope and some chain hooked up to the bottom of the ocean. If you get it lit up with HPSs and metal halides, you're going to have huge tourism, just huge tourism. It'll be a global mecca of scuba divers. You'll get your cod back.
Okay then, time's up. Thank you.
I want to thank the committee and all the neighborhood associations that put together. This is great to see that many people out to this kind of forum and taking interest in your city's politics. I really, really appreciate that. And I served on the council, as you know, from 2002 to 2008. I really enjoy being on a council, and I work hard. I have a busy life, but I work hard and get things done, and I appreciate your support in the past and looking forward to working with you in the future. Thanks.
Thank you.
I'm Chris Cathers, and born and raised in Nanaimo. I represent a succession plan for the City of Nanaimo's Council. I'm 32 years young, married with my lovely wife here in the crowd, Ember, expecting our first child in March. Help me by voting me and letting me make Nanaimo a better place to raise my baby. I sit on the board of the Young Professionals in Nanaimo, helped raise the money to restore the train station, helped convert it a gas station into a community garden, both in the north and a community garden in the south. I love Nanaimo, and I believe we can make it a better place.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll let you escape now and ask the pink card holders to come up, the financial planning group that we had, to take 30 seconds each to leave us with a thought. Okay, Trent, you have half a minute to have your say.
I'm really, really happy to see so many people out. I love this forum. I think the conversation was great. And I just want to let you know my background is in urban studies. This is kind of my hobby, is studying how everything affects everything about cities. This is what I do. And I really want to focus on bringing strong support for the arts, strong support for education, strong support for environmental issues to the city. And yeah, basically that's
half a minute goes so fast. Thank you. Gord?
Thank each and every one of you for taking part in community. This is what it's about. The only promise I'm going to make to you is to give the same degree of passion and exuberance and honesty and integrity I do as an advocate for social change. That's what I can promise you if you elect me to council. You want to know more? www.gordonfuller.blogspot.com. I'm an open book. Give me a call. I'm also in the book.
Thank you very much for the neighborhood associations for putting this event on. This is absolutely great. I've been hearing a lot about change and the desire for change in our community. So on November 19th, think very, very carefully about all of the people you've met here tonight and who you believe will do the very, very best job to create a great city. Thank you.
I want to thank you for being here tonight too and listening to us. You have an opportunity on November 19th to elect a council that reflects you, to elect a council that's gender balanced, that shows the diversity that we have here in Nanaimo, and I would really urge you to look at your candidates and make sure that your vote does result in a diverse council. I also want to remind everyone that November 19th is the date my dad fought for. Anyway, most of our parents did.
Yes, the day before Remembrance Day. Thank you for reminding us. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Terrific event. Thank you for attending. It would be lovely if we could do this every 3 months. I would be delighted and honored to have the privilege to do this with you for another 3 years, serving 2 terms on council. It's wonderful to be in a position to be able to serve your community. I've heard Nanaimo first, Nanaimo first, Nanaimo first from practically every candidate. Think about doing everything Nanaimo first, hiring, spending, thinking Nanaimo. Thank you.
Thank you.
I do have a vision for Nanaimo, and it is about being efficient, functional, and beautiful. My biggest thing is I do want to build a bridge to Newcastle Island, a footbridge to Newcastle Island, and that is going to provide the jobs. But it's not the most important thing right now. Getting that supportive housing unit built is. And I'm prepared to champion these causes. I'm not just okay with it. Because to me, it's all a balance in development. I am a small D developer, but I have to make room for the underprivileged, and the poorer part of our society, and that is the first and most important thing. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, thank you.